Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Two great second basemen. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one. So here is Avisail Garcia. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's got a 3-for-7 line. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Line toward center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way from Verlander. High pop-up. Bregman is right there, and it's a very quick out number one. So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at one.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there. Two gone. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 12 hits in 50 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Verlander pauses. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. Pitch on the way.
First baseman number 10,
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon has a read on it. One away. Into the box now, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. A windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
And a fastball just a bit up. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fouled off. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Career numbers with Iwakuma. Comes in with 15 hits and 33 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. The second for 1 on the first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into. So Josh Reddick, couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. High in the air into shallow left center. Marisnick is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Margima. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia moves over. He slides and makes the catch. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Evan Gattis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, so a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Here's Jake Marisnick. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Bregman is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And this pitch is swung on and missed. And the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. So striding in, Avisail Garcia. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to 3rd. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next.
Leading off for the Mariners, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Altuve at second. And that's out number 1. Standing in, Marcus Semien.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Popped him up. Correa is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, D. Gordon. He popped out in his first trip. Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Cano waits on the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-0 home. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Gordon is off at first with 2 away. Running yet again for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now a swing, and Cano rolls this one to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's George Springer, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Missed with a slider. No runs on 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He swings and misses. Throw down. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. Striding in, Jose Abreu. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gaddis moving to his left. He's got it 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First offering on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Fouled away. Now a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. Reddick leads off first with 1 away. And this one gets away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Garcia at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Mike Margima.
The catcher, number 28, Mike Margima.
Verlander pauses. Here's the first pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. Leading off the inning, Marwin Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Evan Gaddis now standing in. A base hit in his first trip. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Here's Jake Marisnick. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him.
Jake Marisman.
Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pops this one up. Semien waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Still only 1 out in the inning. A bouncer to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Line hard, but foul. Bregman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fouled off. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And the runner back safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Here's Robbie Cano now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And not in time as the run scores. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Nelson Cruz. He went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And that misses 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1 to him now. And the 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! Standing in, Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Josh Reddick.
First offering on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. Reddick around the bag at first, heading for second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Bregman is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here it comes on 0-2. A little bouncer. The 0-2 once more. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Missed with a slider. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Hit back up the middle. And a sliding attempt at second, but he can't corral it, and that ought to be a base hit. Striding into the box, George Springer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Simeon's there, and they get the force over there for the first out. Throw across to first won't be in time, so he's aboard on the fielder's choice. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Joe Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Now at the plate, Mike Margima. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Mike Margima.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Smith stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Marisnick is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west.
A swing and a miss. Next up for the Astros, Evan Gattis. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Vogelbach is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He got under one and popped out his last time up. In there, strike 1. Ground ball left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So here is Avisail Garcia. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Marisnick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Gordon now.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, Gordon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Altuve at second. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. 1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too low. 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 0 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So So coming to the plate, Nelson Cruz. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a ball, though, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2-2. Altuve at second. Gurriel on at first with 2 down. Weak grounder back to the mound. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Digging in, Mike Margima. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Popped him up. Correa is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Steve Cishek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Evan Gattis now standing in. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's a .375 hitter. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping up now, Jake Marisnick. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Ripped down the first base line. Lifted in the air out to right. Cruz has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Avisail Garcia. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 4. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And he takes ball one. A little roller toward the hole. And they will put the tag on him. They got him. And with that, the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Nelson Cruz. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 7 runs on 10 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 15 hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of State Field. Metro transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Broadway, and Edgar Martinez Drive.